Hi guys, this is jetlee19 of which is my game tag of PSN Network. I'm gonna broadcast this game as an announcer, so please stay tuned. Sorry if I made a mistake last broadcasting. I was facing the Toronto Blue Jays, but it was against the Rays, and I'll be facing the Rays again. MLB Network. This time it's gonna be in Yankee Stadium, the month of May, in the regular season. So please stay tuned. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching, if you guys are. And whoever is watching. Very appreciate it.
Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network.
As we're ready for first pitch.
Sam Lockwood, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on MH?
Well, so far, Matt, he has been one of the most dominating pitchers in the game. All you got to do is look at that ERA. Low ones, you just don't see that. He's able to get you out so many different ways. Striking guys out, ground balls, pop flies. I'm looking forward to another great performance in this game.
Here's the shortstop, Eriqure Ramirez. He will lead this one off today. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run.
How about that? First at bat.
A solo home run for Eriqure Ramirez. His first home run of the season as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
For the first time of his career, he gives up a leadoff home run.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
That changeup, and Alexis just launches it.
Standing in now, Robert Reedley. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs.
Robert, the number 2 hitter. Right fielder.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And the stolen base.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line softly toward the hole.
Oh, that's
and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Who had a play on it.
Man, this is the stuff they teach you when you're a kid. You've got to call it. Looked like there was some miscommunication out there, and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
Standing in, John Trevino. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Iglesias, both on this team. Iglesias is going to be on the mound for Tampa. Everybody knows John Travolta is a celebrity. In the movie Grease.
From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Travolta.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Here's Will Myers hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Myers has been very good against New York. Over the past 2 seasons, he's averaging 4.28.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here. You can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning. Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Very good against there. Oh, right at down. 1 out. Ball played in first base.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Big bats.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you'll get the strike.
Rodriguez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in, Juan Cruz. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands. And just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays up and running early on the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead.
New York is coming about.
Enrique Inglet will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Everybody knows.
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you give it strikeouts.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Rodriguez, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
New York is good against Iglesias. They hit a lot of home runs, averaging 8 home runs combined since facing Iglesias for the first time, which was last season.
Left side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Batting second,
At the plate, Ernest Nunez. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat.
And cover that, I think, in this game.
Line drive to center field. Trevino is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. I mean, we're talking about a guy that hit over 350 a year ago, so it's just weird to see him struggling like he is right now. I think he'll work his way out of it, though. He's got too much talent not to.
Comes Andy.
So stepping in, Andy Montero. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And he's back easily.
One of the faces of New York, one of the big bats of New York.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, the pitching was not there. They didn't play very well. They got blown out the first 2 games.
And
you just hope you get good
calls.
And
what a play by the left fielder.
Catch. Wow.
2 outs.
Batting fourth.
That was Robin Redding. He was in left field. I thought he was in right field.
Now batting, Romeo Abe. He went deep in the contest last night.
Here comes Romeo. Romeo, a huge up.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
So far, he was the player of last month of April.
First delivery to him on the way.
And
line
Romeo
drive to left. Riedling is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired.
So Romeo
1 left for the Yankees. They trail this one
still
1-0.
Tampa as we on to the second.
Digging in, Anton Bauer. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This one's down to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He is looking alive for against Sham.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch.
Sham last season ended the season with the lowest ERA.
Into the box, Kevin Chavez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes in here right at 260.
Kevin
1
Chavez?
home run, 9 driven in.
Chavez drove in 2 runs.
Now the 0-1.
Last game, another base hit.
And that's through into center, so the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
Not.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Parker Nellis, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Just like
chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Couple of extra hits.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Fouled back.
Huge chance for the Rays to have a huge lead here against Shannon.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest field percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
Or Andy's in right today. You got a guy who has a day off in center field named Kenny, but Eric is
trying to pick things up where we left off. Alexi Ramirez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
But he is the catcher today. And a man who is the starting catcher is not.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So
Darrow hasn't really played.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because he had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And again, he sends it out of play.
Ramirez really got to be careful. Ramirez already went deep against Sham.
Bounce down the third baseline.
Slow dribbler, and
that ultimately too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Ramirez is 2 for 2.
Ready for another chance? Robert Riedling, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Let's see what happens. See how Sham could do this.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are.
Can they get it? And no, they can. It's 2-0 Tampa.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
4-6-3. 6-4-3.
Striding in once again, John Trevino. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Tampa, after losing 2 games against New York, is
now a ball
in the game as Travolta hits one to left. And how about a 6-run lead, 5-run lead for Tampa?
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
I remember the last time Sham giving up this much runs in 2 innings, as Travolta hit his 10th home run of the year.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Thank you for watching. If you guys subscribe, please give me your YouTube channel so I can subscribe back, because
right fielder number 9
into the box now. Will Myers.
Subscribe back.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
YouTube channel, I'll definitely will.
The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Will Myers, another red hot
into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Fly ball.
But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
And that's another base hit.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the 2nd inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees nothing. Now at the plate, Kenneth Rodriguez. Having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front.
Iglesias has a huge lead to work on. You see the league leaders in hitting. You see Romeo, Kenneth, and Darryl on top of the list. And this team, and that's Antonio Banderas.
Now the 0-1.
Third in batting average.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers going back on it. He's there and records the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down that Alexis Ramirez, yeah, the shortstop. Man, he can pick it. You know, one of the first guys that came across and really made a major impact as a Cuban defender. He was that shortstop that got us all thinking about the Latin flair once again.
Now at the plate, Barrett Collazo. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
See the numbers in the bench. Says home run, setting 351.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed.
And Barron is way out.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a back, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
You said it, Benny. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Comes in. Drills one right down the left field line.
Standing in now, Willie Rodriguez. Bench player. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
See his numbers. In the bench. 13 home runs.
1-0 count. Here it is.
And a rock to the left. Fair ball is gone. It's fair.
Into the second deck and goal.
New York is on the board. It's now 5-2 Tampa.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darryl Velez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
How about 14 home runs as a bench player?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The lead.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
3-run lead for Tampa.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It's a little bit high then.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 5-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the strikeout.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Anton Bauer. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
I'm not kidding. That's on the record.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Fastballs in the corners, but he's not.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Kevin Chavez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
At the wall, can't get it. Another home run for the Rays.
Bring this one back. It's a home run.
As the Rays got
a 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Chavez' second run of the year.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Stepping in now, Parker Nellis.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Sham is not getting that.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Alexi Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Nunez has got it, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run.
2 more runs
Bottom
for the
of the
Rays.
3rd coming
7-2.
up. It's the Rays 7.
Tampa.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Rodriguez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Rodriguez.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Chavez is right there, and he's retired 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Into the windup and the pitch. Ernest Nunez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
He'll get his 2nd win today.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Iglesias has been struggling with the month of April.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
And
snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box, Andy Montero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
left.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And the season.
Now the pitch.
With the most
and that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
Home run champion.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
And that's a base hit.
And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
What's going on?
Stepping up now, Romeo Hayes. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
1-1 to Romeo.
A swing and a drive
rocket
sent out
right
toward
center
the gap.
field.
Myers
going back is Myers at the wall. Kiss my ass out of here. New York with the 2 runs back.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center.
Game.
Number 23 for him thus far. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
It's now 7-4. Home run number 23 of the year for.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
But they made him with a DH.
Into the box, Kenneth
second baseman.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Third base.
Well, that base hit right there sends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you're pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Kenneth extended his hitting streak to 10 games in a row. Here comes Barron. Huge chance for New York. There's only a 3-run lead.
Into the box now, Barrett Collazo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip.
Sham, who was a huge, big pitcher for New York. So
and there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Starters.
2 out with the man at first.
And there's New York team.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
And he'll get back in standing.
Iglesias give up too much home runs against New York, which is his big problem.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Thinking of third, but he's going to stay on second.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Eriqure.
That's something up Eric.
Standing in now, Eric Platt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Hit a double. This last time.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt.
1-1.
Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1.
And
here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Riedling has it in his sights, and that ends the inning.
So New York answers back.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. Ready for another shot now. Robert Riedling. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Robert Riedling.
high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost
and
unfair.
right at
but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more. John Trevino is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1-1.
Inside. Sham always had a good sinker.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And
turned
he
on that one and
that
crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Montero is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out.
Number 9, Will.
Digging in once again, Will Myers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
I don't know if it's Sham or Tampa.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair.
Off balance. Oh, what a play by Darryl.
Down in order go the Rays. They hold a
behind
7-4 lead.
So nice play as the sides retired, rounds to the bottom of the 4th.
So coming to the plate, Willie Rodriguez.
For the Yankees.
Willie's going to lead off. Everybody knows Willie hit a 2-1 home run.
Willie Rodriguez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strike. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category.
He didn't have that much games he played.
Now at the plate, Darryl Velez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
And
a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem.
Darryl went left.
And he sends a ball
going back his running. At the wall, kiss my ass is out of here. Two-run home run for Darryl now.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 1-run game. 7-6 now.
Home run number 16. For the starting left fielder who was the catcher in this game.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Stepping in now, Jesus Rodriguez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
So far it's been an offense.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Type of game.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Rays have the ace on the mound. He played iglesias. New York has their secondary ace in the line.
Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes another 0-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
With a single.
Hey, he's having a terrific season, keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Rodriguez managed to hit that one down the left field line. Something up Ernest.
Into the box, Ernest Nunez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. 6 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far.
And that is a
swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Another 2-2 offering.
And that is it. Left field. At the wall. Gone.
This is going to be another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 394 career as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
8-7.
Not very often you need 4 home runs to take the lead, but that's the situation we have here. I guess if you live by the long ball, you die by the long ball. Well, they're living good right now. We'll see how long that lasts.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Leo Vincent answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
27 minutes.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the box now, Andy Montero. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
If the Rays don't tie it, if the Rays tie it, then he won't have a loss.
Stepping up to the plate, Romeo Abe. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swinging a ball.
And Romeo one to right.
Deep back is the right
and
fielder,
another.
but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Home run, second home run of the game. 24 for the year.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused.
Comes Cano.
The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs.
And how about Cano?
To right center. Hey, that ball's going to be right
back to back.
Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season as they jump ahead by 3.
New York turned this game into a home run derby. That'll be the 5th home run.
Yeah, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
450.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Barrett Colazzo. And he puts it on the ground to second. Chavez comes up with it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
He was pretty good man because he was on fire too. Super too.
Now in the box, Eric Platt, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Still 1 for 2.
Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Eriqure bench season last
and strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 10-7.
7-2. Now it's 10-7.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Longoria.
7-4.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
7 for Tampa.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
And
struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning.
1, 2, 3 innings. New York scored 2, 3, and 4 innings.
Stepping into the box, Juan Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In tight with the curve ball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0.
I think they walked him.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ready now, Anton Bauer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
That's what's been working for him so far.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Montero sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
For the Yankees, second baseman
Willie Rodriguez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Oh, and he launches one to left. In the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
11-7.
A A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they open up a 4-run lead.
Willie's second
I'll tell you, guys
game.
are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them.
It
seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Stepping in now, Daryl Velez. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category.
So Darryl was third. 397.
At the plate, Jesus Rodriguez looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
And a base hit.
Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Here continues. That's going to be a double.
And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Ernest Nunez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying first.
In now, Andy Montero. Hit hard back up the middle. One there.
And a
back
double
to
play.
First, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
He was double play, but the run scores.
Hey, bases loaded. The last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box now. Romeo Abe, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken there by Ramirez. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 12 and the Rays 7.
8-9-1 threw up for.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Chavez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Grounded to short.
Ground ball to Ernest.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 2. Parker.
Striding in once again,
Unbelievable
Parker
control by
Nellis.
Sham.
He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this
one.
one.
Because of offense, Sham is
outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
After giving up 7 runs in this game, Sham is in the game too.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now, Midnight's fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
One more run.
High in the air into shallow left center. Rodriguez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And foul.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there.
And a strikeout.
And that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order
How
go
about
the Rays.
Sham? 6
They're
strong.
on the short end of a 12-7
12-7
score.
New York. Sham gave up 8 hits, 7 runs. in line for a win.
Tim Willis will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
2 wins. Area 6.9, making his 15th appearance.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenneth Rodriguez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Rodriguez.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trevino has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Barrett Collazo. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Career home runs number 398.
The pitch.
2 away for 400.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think
there's a swing and a drive it well out to right field.
Off the wall.
A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
And
he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Eric Platt is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Eric
the relay turning, and he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Willie Rodriguez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Already hit 2 runs.
That's a base hit. Short, and a backhanded try into the hole short, but this gets on by.
Base is going to be loaded there.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
2 home runs. Comes down. Huge chance for the base loaded.
Standing in now.
And that is all well played. This could be 2. And they don't get 2. A run scores. Now 13-7. New York.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first.
This was a double
keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in now, Jesus Rodriguez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 13-7.
13-7 now. On the RBI hitter's choice.
Back here in the Bronx,
last score.
It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Robert Riedling. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Hard hit at third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, that ball's hit hard between the 5 and 6 hole, and you saw the third baseman right there start to slide and maybe scoop it. Looked like he
really gets on
he's trying to get his body in position to spin and make a throw to first.
John Trevino stands in as he looks at a called strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
That was a base hit.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning, that's not bad. I'll take it all day. Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Here's Will Myers as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1-3 pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches.
Oh,
the book
that
on
was
him is
right
that he hits
there,
the weight pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Montero is under it. 1 out.
1 out.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The third baseman, number 3.
So with that out, the runner advances
Evan
to
Longoria.
third.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you don't throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch.
Going home with it, and he's safe.
In time as the run scores. Ready for another shot now. Juan Cruz.
Juan Cruz
has a look now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
It's now 13-8.
0-1, here it comes.
Giving up 8 runs.
Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
Worst outing of his life.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 13-8.
Sham is in line for a win.
Trey Crockett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
16th appearance. 1 win. Nice ERA, 1.53.
Ready once again. Ernest Nunez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Nunez.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
Wow.
And the catch will be made here by Ramirez. 1 gone.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andy Montero.
And he's still hitting well.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Check to swing there and pops this one up. High pop-up. Bauer is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Romeo Abe will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. Firmino will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin.
13-8.
Stepping into the box, Anton Bauer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back in and short.
Nice
Nunez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The catcher, number 2.
Digging in, Parker Nellis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
That'll be it for Shan.
Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3.
He stood to
they
8
trail
innings,
by a bunch.
but an awful game. Give up 10 hits, 8 runs.
Settling in now. Kenneth.
Other than that, he's in line for a win.
Leading off for the Yankees. Left fielder, Kenneth.
Obviously, he's not going to push the line. Oh, a rocket. Ball blast to the left center field. Kiss my ass out of here. Another home run for New York. 14-8.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Excuse me.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Just a monster shot by Kenneth. The 2nd home run in the game.
Now batting.
In now, Barrett Collazo.
That was Barron.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Longoria is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
So coming to the plate, Eriqure. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
In this lineup.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reedling on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Rodriguez. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Sub King Salve 13.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We played 8 full. Kenneth Rodriguez enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Rodriguez. Good numbers. Here's 11 points.
Stepping up to the plate, Alexi Ramirez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Top of the lineup for the Rays. This is the last chance for them.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Let's see what happens.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after the fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Rodriguez moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Robert Riedling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hard ground ball to third.
Rodriguez.
Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
And the Rays are down to their final out.
So digging in now, John Trevino. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Strike one.
Right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
14-8, the final score here. The Yankees with a big total of 22 hits. Sam Lockwood earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Eriqure was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
For the offense.
Time for the ball game.
Sham gets the win. Win number 6. That shot gets his 5th loss.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
And
we remind you, please drive home safely.
And that'll be it. Guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And good night.